Do I like it? Dee-dum-dum-ding, dee-vir-dee-do, speak in tongues and change of tune. Wish beware the gift, dire crisis.
Call to me. Mens
sana in corpore sana, stained glass, 12th night. Telson, Porter. Baudelaire, thee to me, bow or the hind. Opening boycott of Welcome to Spring, a man for Ephesians 5:14. Carbon, common ground, carton is every man. Crystalline, sibylline, satire on ice. Take the bait. Kill in the chill of the whiz from a cotton bow. Forbidden tree. Wedding guest, hear how the albatross died. Oh, to be leaf-like and open to ether. Reading the meaning with eye of the mind. Song for a ternary, quarried in poetry. Seeing the way that the wisdom cried. A day to remember from date of perfection. Boy in the breaker birthed in its storm. With verse disavowing the realm of denying. Born into heaven, awake in the morning. Tell me where all of the flowers have gone. Ponder Miranda, the angel of Mons. Wood for the graves and on parade, under canopies ancient yews have made. Here's a bluebell spring with an inkling ring. Yield and recover in prevailing winds and winter's blast with binding frost. Relents with the way of the warmth of May. Through leaves of trees, on goes the breeze to a rippling, glistening, fledgling Mersey. Under a place of a moon-bled sky, through tearing pain and sacrifice, a first show awaits the rising sun, from a fight to the death where life has won. Under the sun I can study and read, from Syriac poets to Piverell's Peak, and exercise contemplation, upon palm of hand for a none to await, picks it a painter's illustration. Manchester, Kingston, New York and back. Tide and venture, do I like it? Gold in the mystic of many parts. Sound of the spheres, synesthesia, art. Valley of Russians and the struggle of the magicians. Madame Sophio read people like cards. In Moscow, her meester met with a master. Then read crystal clear in remarkable shards. These are the diamonds, words and equations. You think. These are the hearts, the art of the matter. And feel. These are the spades, momentum and traction. Move into action. And clubs should be just, requiring no learning. Symbol makes soul sense. With eyes on the game, it is sweet off the willow.
My mind's eye calls to you.
Found I hanging round with musicians, a hand, way, star, word, wheel of fortune, chariot of fire. Know thyself by no excess, for surety can ruin the Tao and Tao of the stage, key to the treasures. Do I like it? Bees can sting, from devil, darkness, assassination. Mary married Mr. Wilson, banking a gem of a Manchester man. Raised out of ignominy, love is eternity. Writing a southerly tombstone account. And what say you, sea breeze, our mutual friend? How clever we are, Fledgeby, said Jenny Wren. The poetry of pepper in papery swipe. Chant and delight, gat to the green, this side of paradise. Tender is the night.
Drifting way out to sea, ocean of dreams.
Yet wisdom is proven through all of her children. Age appears best in fall. Times cried, Stilton! Your blue notes in pharmacy palliate maladies. All shall be cured of their port rot in a cheese, and the skeletal closet cleansed of disease. For the feely on erin saw sickness in shore leave. Time come by and away to me. Aims in moments melt and heal. Our sister muses are 10 to 3. Do I like it?
Swift and silent winds can blow that lead you not the same. In a moment, it's across your path, breaking surface to mystery. A power to uplift, to vanquish reticence, cannot be denied. Fortissimo of feeling will be touched by hand. See by eye.
Amore ergo sum. Speak to me, mellifluous voice.
Makes it all worthwhile.
A cut-grass terrace by the dog running down to the babble of the Dean at the side of the ground. A footbridge to a perimeter path encircling this place, to walk upon or sit and watch from benches fixed in place. A Cheshire early evening of an English summer day, the willow crack on leather as a cricket match is played. Across the field a verdant bank of watching, whispering trees, where leaf and breeze give woodland voice to chatter as they please. And to the left a narrow opening leading to the vale, where players go when stumps are pulled to take the local ale. And in between this exit and the branches clad in green, a figure sitting, head down, reading so mysteriously. In form and stature like a muse, not half a circuit's walk away, not looking up. I can't be sure, standing on the field of play, tell myself this cannot be. Yet still the book in hand intrigues, the narrative upon its page absorbs a holder as they read. Then, from the boundary edge, this paper angler casts a storyline with baited hook, the quarry me.
Father of mine, you are ever with me.
Played and reeled in space and time, and landed in a four-quart net, rolling in its rippling mesh, at depths thoughts are like full fathom 5 on pages flickering into life. Darkness. Doors of perception opened wide, amusing in absence of Mexican cactus. A little found fable as waters subside. Darkness. 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 When the soul is a windowless facade from days in the sun of the summer game reflecting the same, illuming as moonlight in nightlight sonata. Jump to the rope and the top of a hill, the lookout, distant, high up at the folly. Over the flat, through tor into valley, great romantic, lion, heart. At the bottom of a brow is an old-fashioned street, a bridge over the river. Speak to me, mellifluous voice. A tavern that's replete with mullioned windows, leaded and glazed. Look into the glass and see our faces. Reflections follow us in from out, as illusory shadows trouble and doubt. Speak to me, mellifluous voice. Regard the room for a table of choice. Let's sit and eat, then drink and chat. In here we are inviolate. Lightning strike through gout, left free. Sky air to inspire is a gift from me. Speak to me, mellifluous voice. And over in a flash and time to play, verses for the evening from a poem of a day. This is the way the sound goes around. Lady, as all the tune spheres, and that to friends, it is present and past, contained and future, ever so epistemologically. The rich get richer and the poor get children. Crushed in the treadmill of industry's wheel, working ever so hard to be this down at heel. Crowds that were captured by Lowry's brush, static in paintwork, conveying their rush. And people in pictures have dreams that float out like clouds from paper and canvas, upon which the artist created the scenes, compelling observers to read what's written in the cloud of the dream, like rain to the source of a sea made of streams. Amore ergo sum. Speak to me, mellifluous voice. By the fire that quickens Nyla's slime, I go from hence. Sea shanty as victory. Lady, mere winds fan sails on a coasting vanguard. Welcome this band of brothers, a good woman's attitudes musing her host, an admiral apparel and model to toast. I saw you, a hero en route to Palermo, as Miranda, as Sibyl. And also at prayer, and extant from Naples, freely Cumaean, useful, youthful, and fair. This book of beginning, prefaced by nature, Circe, Bacchante, and absence made fonder, the artist desired I'd be framed to inspire as an icon of mythical verse. Sea shanty as victory! Yet in a theatre of battle, from a musket on mizzen, at last the death rattle to sow past the baton. For oceans made of copper cloud, in blue your true horizon. Afloat a ghostly ship of air, Apollo heel and shadow line, map, cap and compass for a world within a grain. Laid in and laid down this flat top coat of sand like a pristine work of an artisan. Waves gently breaking sound their applause for this work as I wander along the seashore. And I walked this way once with you close by my side, and a calm swept over me, in like a tide. We dissolved in ourselves like the salt and the sea, but as tides will recede, so away you would be. Sea shanty as victory, sea shanty as victory. And time in this space with its rhythm of life can eclipse what we have, an arm or an eye, though it gifts in the moment, real memory evokes, an echo transcended Cartesian trope. Speak to me, mellifluous voice. Amore ergo sum, eternally. Speak to me, mellifluous voice.
Wild, 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 wild.
What an it. In, on, off, in, on, off. In, on, off, and free of toxin. Culvert, windowed pocket square. Seeing hill stream travel in a river running clear. Plumbum bashing bishop bolted. Maiden shall prevail. Tame and Goit in dulcet voice sing for the salmon Mersey via hat, trick, brick and bale, rocky trail of progress. Pyramidiacy or not in this valley of the kings? Glazed, ballooned, imperfect hue reflects in misty blue, etched in lines like ancient limes, maidens shall prevail. Crystal high up on the peak, alike Our Lady of Remedies, on and around a bout of magic betwixt the waterside and spire. Creative, in a flow of thought, Lake of Loo to look for, Tame and Goit in dulcet voice sing for the salmon Mersey. Tame and Goit in dulcet voice, scale and fleck and call, structured for the starry sky, shaft observatory aligned.
Wake up.
Meander to the fish-filled sea like Nile or by the Mississippi.
Wake up is calling.
Soul,
A prowling double-decade back.
soul,
Pyramid contender scowls and sways.
solar systems, soul,
Apocalyptic rage out of its cage.
soul,
But where's Charlene, the ring queen for Elm in the Grove, who watched over Ladougal for he was lamb alone? With the eye of a rover that twinkled in blue, imagine half chance and what they might do. For Ladougal could pull and Ladougal could pick. A feint in the fakes or an hammer to hit. From a network of tunnels out of the hole to win belts without braces. Elm of the Grove. Deadlier than iron, the smite of the hand, mismatching matrix, transporter of fat man. From a lunar reflection to the stars of Orion, mountainous quests in spurious brains. Take the peninsula hiss at your peril, by Roger. A snake for your birthright, tongue-twisting dodgers. Deer, boars and wolves, go in, going, gone.
Wake up is calling.
soul,
Yonder hence to land of Flynn.
soul, soul through sun,
Wake up.
Low kicks at the High King's maiden.
Wake up.
Bees can sting. Double adjunct, agent darkness. Mr. Norris changes trains, spies in his carriage. Signs for trees, cut, cost and Burnham. Sobriquet either way, demons of Europe. And now for Sir Basil, brush with death, film sets ablaze like acrid tomb raiders. Who'll save the children? Fumes for their breath. Crepuscular school of city asylum, travails strange lands, metaphoric quicksands, lurking lore of accident awaits with intent. No blind prophet looking back to see forward when anybody is someone.
Nobody is anyone.
Crepuscular school, it's growing dim. Inner reflections, out of dereliction. Look at the matches, searching and swiping. Ignition, volition, the pan and the fire. Look left and right, then left again. But no. Right is wrong and light is shaded. Shadowy creep in the web of shallow beds await nightingales. A spell-binding chamber of dark and dank. Blind prophet reigns over prophet on the shelf. Beavis or woodwork at home, conjuring for all the young visitors, breaking lore of landlord and tenant. A farewell to arms of gentle embrace. Morgan Le Fay, awaken and choose. Battle of life, Waterloo. Battle of life, battle of life, Waterloo. God deliver me from my friends. Next to the misery of a battle lost, I'll take care of enemies myself. Melancholy as a battle won. If you had seen one day of war, I have seen their backs before. You would pray to God that you would never see another. Error is ever the sequence of haste. The wise learn when they can. Relayed to me, no control of the wind. Publish and be damned. Make water, son of man. Dickensian. No can-do woman, a child of the sun, lived by the letter and then was consumed. October autumnal, 100 years gone, with love for the garden, but not barren ground. Fading with radiance and sat by the fire, sacred flames climbing higher. No dancing naked, viscountess or crazy, setting the record straight. Alpha and exercise into the dance, initiation of a priestess at last. Now for transmuting a note from a troll.
Enter the tunnel, flash of the sun.
Dickensian 108 anniversary. Right for eternity, Charlie hyperbole, chatter-a-lack, still a devotion to truth. Asleep without choices, salacious in voices, present to future, can alter the past.
Different inflections.
Changing perceptions, Latin American merry-go-round, spinning the insight of the mirror of light. After the wheel is stolen, a cigar in a mill of Atlantis, Happinesses, the prequel. Day Island, Dry Heart, Ragtime, Line Street Arc. Belief, J. Persephone, Back Shoes, Stretching the Boundaries, Quicksilver Killer. Silver, gold and diamond, extant calling, fertile ground, Cairo to Kairos, time and green, Bridget and Patrick, platinum blue, forged in the weird stone, builders of moon, dreamers in bone land, serving the fire, stretching the boundaries, Quicksilver Killer. After the hologram carriage, roll and thunder, pipe and drum, found in a hand to raise the kiwis. The record trend is broken. Mr. Carter and Lord Carnarvon excavated Tutankhamun, archaeological mystery, Akhenaten and Nefertiti. From Karnak to life-giving Arten, down to earth and man in matter and planetary gifts as form through the gate of cosmic law, the dimensions of paradise, all going on. Tut, tut. Men make a mockery. Polemic, 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 polemic. A fat man weighed down by Irish porridge. Ah well. Stick and stones. A manual, 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 a manual.
Bye, Roger. Bye, Roger. A snake to your birthright, tongue twisting dodgers.
In the east my pleasure lies. Travel in hope better than to arrive. This order of schools transmit as they teach. Secret the pebble placed on the beach. In a transition, telepathy breathes. Open the door, be found to be free. Sense in the movement, feeling and thought, to know and to be. Understand, understand, understand. Mind in the heart, as I dreamt. Like a son of sky-blue winter-eye Odin, sweetly jolly Jack heft the bat.
Over the hills and into the sun.
No common man to wield that willow, scourge of swift and slow attack.
Over the hills and into the sun.
Where others fail to make the edge, hard on the ball as the head of a sledge. Launching an arc of an upward flight, fur, feather and sea-bound satellites, overdose te répondre. On a day when Jack got the freedom of Cork, ladder to a plateau, shadow of the moor. Spring conception, safe and warm, 3 and 5 as a day to be born. one to the other, one come, one gone. 3 men dead, the news said one. Opening cruelty, spring on 5th, same for the king. From the root of hashish eating, leap in the dark, where twilight and the black night move together. Spofford Valley, Jenkin Barnes, and here at the reservoir edge it seems the sun goes down to rest. From golden travel, east to west, a night to name,
7 for a secret.
There is a cup from the rock upon a magician's table, downing, burning, fountain blue, one of Hill 3 named City School.
Catch 22. Catch 22.
Shivering mountain, shivering mountain.
Here at the quarry of danger, boundaries quench and cross, skirting stone-walled ground. Water clear, like the bell that sounds from the ashlar tower of a church where you can worship or royally step to slake a thirst under moorland mermaid birch. In the year of 1993, upon the moor from Delphic Deep, appeared on Easter Eve did she to kiss the April easterly which swept down through trees in the valley, to alight upon a field of green, and there bestowed upon its turf the gift of immortality. From her lips it was decreed by touch and as a prophecy, at season's end this place would be apropos with mythology. Then rest ye, said she. After that year's last game in the tavern that sits at the foot of the lane, hard by the ground where you practice your craft, for as soon as can be you will do this again. Bees can. And so it came to pass at the close of 1994, with league and cup again secured, what depth the pool that had procured this fairy tale of village lore, as lives of friendship willed as one, forged in merry England's day, back to back, time elapse 24 summers past to a different millennium. Flicker and fade, men and their names wax and wane, ending an innings with fine returns. Candle is out, but the flame still burns. Champ and chair, the flame still burns. Father to son, and the flame still burns. Between the nails and the rising, Saturday is April. Soft sand shifts on lazy beach. Say we what's been said before. Seasons stealing summer dreams to freezing fog on winter scenes, and the ice broke. AD, adamantine, money or your life. It never rains, it sells out snowstorms. To be or not to be. Quest or crevasse, quest or crevasse, quest or crevasse, quest or crevasse. Seldom is it words are strong, their value matrix loosed by lies, as silken threads from spider nets, moving mannequin, marionette wires, slave to the reaction. AD. Admitted, Mabel in Manchester, far from molestation. Oliver, better before. Let it be the cathedral of Christopher Wren. I metanoia, better me again. AD. Adonais. This stone axe in hand, to year Orwell, my days of generation. Here is your telescope, long ago. Milton's no moocher, he met Galileo. Upon St. Paul steps standing a king of crypt with staff in hand, saving a forest to sponsor a bear. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a law, and 4 for extant. Moving along to evensong, from Cardos and cricket to choir, and pondering, doubting Dutch dependency. For when Jack was set free, the wizard's father received the key to unlock the presence of the past. Shall we? Victory! 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 Resurgam! Resurgam! Victory! Resurgam! Victory! Resurgam! 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 I curse you! Resurgam!